Pinky Bala, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is the 18th ICT Summit. What will be the most discussed or highlights in this conference be?
I think the highlights for us in putting together, because it's the Imbizo events. Obviously, I'm representing the Imbizo group. So we're putting together the event, which is now we are at the 18th Annual Summit, which is something that we have started way back. And we are excited that, again, it's a different year. We are in the 30 years of democracy. And we also do not want to leave behind what has happened in the past, but we are more focusing on the ICT sector. What are the trends? What are the challenges? What has happened in the past? And it's important for us to look into the future of the ICT sector. Hence, we're bringing everyone in this summit, especially those great stakeholders like your government, your private institutions, your internet service providers, and everyone. We've got SMMEs, we've got young entrepreneurs, we've got school kids, that are coming up, and so everyone will be there.
Well, it's amazing how my next question was about to be that, because currently the summit will host almost over 20 people. So I wanted to ask you, just share with us who those people will be and also what they will be speaking about.
Okay. So this year, because of the theme that it's looking at the trends of within the ICT Summit, what have been the challenges. For example, we have a Deputy Minister, Umondli Gungubele, which, it's not easy to get hold of him because they are busy. So you see that we've got the backing of the government because they are the policy makers. And we've got, your DG, Umama Jan, and she'll be talking on the successes, and just looking in terms of the future, just to give direction, because those that will have an impact, and also those that are doing business in the communication, in the information and technology space will be there, obviously, to learn. And we've got sponsors that are on board. For example, Microsoft, who has always been our support, and they'll be talking on the AI, because it's something that we can never run away from. It's the topical issue that AI is everyone's interest in this day and age. And I'm excited to also mention that we've got Laduma, the founder of Maxhosa Africa, and everyone is like, okay, what is Laduma is doing here? And it's about because Laduma is excellent in terms of doing his job. He's global. So how is he merging this technology? Because how is he communicating with the global world in terms of a business, growing his business? So he'll be talking on e-commerce and all of that. And we've got more other like your Nika technologies in terms of the sponsors. We also have panel discussions that will be looking into the AI, again, cyber security, which is something that we can never not talk about in this day and age.
Looking at this, most interesting individuals and also, of course, interesting stakeholders, please share with us, what are your outcomes and objectives that you're hoping to achieve out of this summit?
The objective, I think, from the event organizing space, because for us is to say that here's the platform.
Yes.
Here's the opportunity for all the businesses. Here's the opportunity for them to come together, to come and network, because we've got successful stories within, from your young entrepreneurs who are now doing well in terms of their businesses. So they can come, you've got your big guns like your Microsoft. How are the young ones or the smaller businesses going to learn? And this can only be the platform, and especially that it is held in the Eastern Cape. But we're not only, just putting just for Eastern Cape people, because this is a national topic. This is a national interest for everyone. Collaborations, they will come together and talk about the developments and what they are. If you're suffering in doing business, you can learn from each other. So we believe that this is a great platform for everyone to come together who is in the ICT sector.
Well, also adding on that, how will the discussions and innovations that will be presented on the summit have an impact in the, let's say, the future and the development of the ICT in the Eastern Cape?
I think it's important, especially for our province. For example, I did not mention that UDG, Mr. Mbulelo Sokone, he's also going to be part of the, he's partaking in the program. And so these, like I said in the beginning, that these are the people that the policy makers. So it's important that we align to the strategy, we align to the vision of the province, so that how are they supporting the ICT sector. And in this case, that, for example, when we are bringing them together to come and talk about it, because they're here to learn. So you look into the future. I've mentioned that one of the topical issues is the AI. AI today, there's no way that you run away from. So how is it impacting the current world of work? But we are mostly interested in terms of what is the future of the world of work going to look like, because it is going to affect your human capital in any business. For example, we might reduce, those that are physically working, and even looking at the processes that businesses are using, because everything now is tech. We talk tech. We talk development, we talk future, we talk what has happened in the past, because if you're putting together a document or if you're doing a research, it used to take you how many, because you have to go and read textbooks, you have to read books, but now information is easily available on the internet. And also for you to write that report, how are you going, because you are going to get the skills and all that. So people must just come and learn.
Well, the theme, as I've already read earlier on, is 30 years of democracy, reflecting on the current trends as well as the future of the ICT. Well, what can you say are the most significant right now that are molding or shaping the ICT?
I think for us, because we believe that the ICT Summit is very much successful, because in the first place, like I mentioned, that the fact that this is the platform where you do not get it like any time of the day, when you need to touch base, with your colleagues, this is the space. And I mean, I cannot talk much in terms of the technology, but from the organizing side, I know that we are saying that, okay, we will talk to so-and-so, we know where to get these people. And I think for us, we also are growing in terms of organizing and putting together, the program. And also it takes a lot from us, because we had to research, we had to learn about these things, because you see now also our jargon is just IT when you do not have an IT background. But we believe that because we'll be focusing on the challenges, because it's important to talk and know where you're coming from and where are we right now. Like I mentioned, that there are processes that in the business that they need to learn from each other, and what is the trend. Because there's no way that you are saying that you are going to open a book and have a pen on your hand. But what are the tools that are there that can assist you to do a report in 2 minutes?
Well, just before I let you go, to the people who will be interested in attending the summit, how will they sign up to attend?
So we've got the website. There's a registration link that is out there. So our ICT Summit website is www.ictsummit.africa. So you will go to the registration link. You can just click there and put your details. Alternatively, you can call the office at 041 0971. So we are always here, and and I think we are all there in terms of the social media, all our pages, ICT Summit, Imbizo events. So that is where you will get all the information about the registration.
Pinky, thank you so much for your fruitful information.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
That was Pinky Bala from Imbizo Group talking to us about the upcoming ICT Summit to be held in East London from the 19th to the 21st November. Please click on the Imbizo Group website to find out more details about how you can sign up to attend the summit.